forest of happy little trees could make a Minneapolis art gallery owner extremely happy. The very first painting done by Bob Ross.
Let me extend a personal invitation for you to drag out your brushes and your paints and paint along with us each show. I think you'll enjoy it.
Step into the world of Bob Ross, where happy little trees, soothing landscapes, and the joy of painting became a cultural phenomenon. Beyond the canvas, there lies a tapestry of untold truths, revealing the man behind the iconic afro. Let's uncover the hidden truths about Bob Ross. Time in the military. Bob Ross is largely remembered for two things: his soothing voice and his magical brush strokes that charmed both children and adults.
Let me extend a personal invitation for you to drag out your brushes and your paints and...
However, that soothing voice wasn't always used to describe painting methods. For a long while, it was used to bark orders at subordinates in the military. Bob joined the United States Air Force at the age of 18, right after dropping out from high school in 1961. He spent time as a drill sergeant and basic training instructor, first sergeant of the clinic at Eielson Air Force Base, and eventually achieved the rank of master sergeant. In a weird twist, however, his time in the military had a significant impact on his life and art. Let us explain. In the early days, Bob was stationed in Alaska, where he discovered his love for painting landscapes. The mountainous terrain, abundant wildlife, and serene beauty of the Alaskan wilderness captured his artistic soul.
No,
Well, you
that's natural.
you gonna tell my secret?
He often found solace in painting during his off-duty hours, using it as a way to escape the rigors of military life. Another thing Bob learnt from the military was how to use or not use his voice. In an interview where Bob reflected on his time in the military, he spoke about how he didn't think the military career was for him. He said, "I was the guy who makes you scrub the latrine, the guy who makes you make your bed, the guy who screams at you for being late to work." He went on to say that his job in the military required him to be mean, and he wasn't a mean person, and didn't like giving orders. This experience influenced Bob such that he became aware of how he used his voice and its impact. Once retired from the military, Bob decided to refrain from yelling or raising his voice in his next profession, and this ended up being a large part of his appealing and calming nature on television. Lastly, the military kick-started Bob's painting career.
And I think people are aware of that and they enjoy that.